When children turn 18, any services that they were getting, such as services from special services at home, any services through Ontario Autism Program end, so they need to transition into adult developmental services. At the age of 16, youth and families can apply through Developmental Services Ontario to see if they're eligible to receive adult government-funded developmental services through MCCSS once they're 18 years old.
For us, it's kind of like an ages and stages things. We kind of went through the infant and the toddler, and we went through all those services. And now we're kind of on the cusp of Avery becoming an adult. So now we're looking ahead to that. And honestly, most of my information about DSO has come from other parents who may be a step or two ahead of us, and also on social media. So when I knew that DSO was something that we needed to get started, I immediately went and followed DSO on Instagram, and I've attended a couple of online virtual meetings and just collecting information that way.
So Developmental Services Ontario is the access point for adults with developmental disabilities to get connected to different services in their community, to help them be part of their community, to help them live meaningful lives, be more independent.
When I can get older, I want to live on my own. I try to be independent. Yeah.
I think our hopes are the same as any parent. We want our daughter to be happy, to be healthy, and most of all, we want her to be independent. I need to look far ahead to kind of get things set up. And I think my main concerns are, is she going to be able to live independently and have a happy life and be safe?
So services that may be available to adults with developmental disabilities could be housing supports, respite supports, the Adult Protective Service Worker Program, Passport Program, and different supports to help individuals be part of their community.
The sooner you can get started, the more prepared you're going to be, and it's going to be less stressful for everybody involved.
The first step in applying for the DSO is to get your eligibility documents ready. Youth will need to provide proof of psychological assessment or documentation, proof of residency, and proof of age. Step 2 is to apply online or by calling your area DSO to complete the eligibility process. In due time, you'll receive an eligibility letter to inform you whether or not you're eligible to receive MCCSS developmental services. The DSO assessor will set up 2 meetings to complete the application package. They'll work with the youth and the family to determine the level of support that they need and to connect them to any community services available in their area. The final step is to stay in touch. So it might be some time before your services are available. So in the meantime, contact the DSO if any information or your situation changes. There's 9 DSOs in Ontario. You can find your area DSO by visiting dsontario.ca or by calling 211.